Hey guys, we're back at it. We are starting chapter 6 today. So we just escaped the insane asylum with Bradley and Dr. Colden. So we're hiding out in the Hawkins mansion, hoping that people don't find us, because I'm assuming the entire island is in on whatever shenanigans are going up at the hospital. But here's where we left off. So Pierce woke up in an insane asylum, installed in the cellars of Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who's the officer, who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigns supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. And before dying in full view of the detective, remember there was like an invisible entity that was holding him up and like snapping his limbs. Oh my God. Anyway, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. So apparently he thinks that Sarah's behind all of this craziness. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. So, oh right. Oh God, that's so creepy.
Who goes there?
What kind of dreams are these?
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
You are not getting a drink. These are grave accusations. Do you realize what they mean? I have a duty to the patients. That man is toying with their lives. Ooh, who knows what he could do if what you say is true? That's precisely why I'll find evidence. Fine, do what you want. I'm just trying to reason with you. Okay, so they're having an argument. I want to check, though. Yeah, oh, wow, so we have some character points here. We should definitely use these. I definitely want to do spot hidden, because there are a lot of things that I think I missed in the insane asylum. So I'm going to do a couple of those, actually. And then maybe psychology. I feel like these are pretty good. Let's go psychology. Yes. Also, so this is the guy that we met at the insane asylum, Francis Sanders. So this is funny too. Do we have two Charles Hawkins in here? That can't be the only, because like, okay, remember Charles, like what has happened to him? And we don't even know if that was in our head or not, because again, if what we witnessed underneath the mansion was all in our mind, that was super smooth, because I didn't see any transitions or anything. Whereas like when we know we're in a dream state, we have this like fuzzy border around our vision. We didn't have that. So I guess we really think he looks like this. But then how is Officer Bradley alive still? Because we saw Charles kill Bradley. So I don't know. Anyway, so here, art dealer. Oh, Francis Sanders is an art dealer. Knew Sam so well that he accused her of being the source of his suffering, gouged out his eyes with his own hands, and smeared the walls of his cell with esoteric symbols. He seemed to be obsessed with a Shambler linked to Sarah Hawkins. He died before my eyes in circumstances that I cannot explain. And then this is another person who helped us escape. So Marie Colden, a female friend of Bradley who works as a general practitioner at Riverside Institute. She had figured out long before I arrived that Dr. Fuller was involved in illegal activities. She wants to shed full light on the nature of his experiments and believes that helping me to solve the Hawkins case could advance her own investigation. Okay. Let's see, chapter 5 clues. Yeah, we did find this bloodstained badge while we were in the asylum. The bloodstained badge belongs to, it doesn't even say because there's no name on it, so we don't know what's going on. Maybe the police are in on it and Bradley's the only non-corrupt cop? I don't know. All right, let's go find them and find out what the hellio is going on.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day's only starting. It's fine.
Okay.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
Yeah, it feels like I have.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Okay. Let's see. So we can't use this one. I might be onto a lead. Let's go with that. And then we'll talk to Bradley. Well, let's talk to Bradley. You did see, so let's see.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there.
Yeah.
You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
I don't understand. Who was down in the tunnels with us then? Okay, so we already asked that. You should be dead. I found this. Oh, this is an unlock. Your memory seems to be failing you. Let's do this. I found this.
I found a Darkwater PD badge. Lost a colleague recently?
What the?
Bradley.
Ethan?
I'm all right. I just had a... It's gone.
You're sure?
If it's important, it'll come back.
They manipulated
But I
them?
can't explain why Dr. Fuller would have that badge.
Is it yours?
Man's a danger, believe me.
What can we do, Pierce?
I want to do this one. Your memory seems to be failing you.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
Yeah.
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel.
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Hold to test psychology. Okay.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I was
I
eavesdropping.
get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Why are they working together if they don't get along? Sarah Hawkins was committed. Yes, we did find this out because we found her paperwork, like her medical record.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
What do you mean disgrace?
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
Why?
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
I don't know. Maybe they have either they saw something or they are sensitive to these things because, Sarah had these visions, which that inspired her paintings.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses.
That he does.
Not to mention those strange machines, and chains, and tools of all kinds.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
Then why did you
It's
have
the
to
truth,
break me
Ethan.
out of the
And I'll
asylum?
prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Yeah.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Maybe you should be afraid. Okay, let's see. I might be onto a lead.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What?
What do you mean that's what killed
How
him?
did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
He got crunched in the air. He called him the Shambler, a sort of crisis. Well, let's mention the Shambler because we don't know what that is yet.
I didn't see what, but something was there.
It's like an invisible
with us.
entity.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife. Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Better to confront the truth. Let's stay prudent. I want to be truthful, but I also think, like, if it's too much of a shock, then she won't be of any use to us. Like, she won't be able to share anything with us.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well.
This will affect
I'll
your
go to
destiny.
see Frances's widow. Perhaps
Damn.
I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Wait, so we're not afraid to just go wandering around the island again? Okay, so talk to Sanders' widow is the current objective. Wait a minute, here's Dr. Fuller now. So Dr. Fuller reigns as the undisputed master of Riverside Institute and of its cellars in which he carries out illegal experiments on his patients. I don't know what he has done to me, but I shouldn't be back on my feet so soon after my fall when the tunnels under the Hawkins mansion caved in. This man is dangerous, and I swear that he knows more about all the business than he's willing to tell. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll just head out then. It's a little weird to be leaving like this. Alright, Chapter 6, Sanders' Residence. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned right before he died. Yeah, I don't know. That's the first we've heard of that.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, look who's here.
What is Kat doing here?
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Wow, she's a little too,
This way, Mr.
familiar here.
And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Yeah. I do.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday,
Oh, that's awkward.
I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a
Really?
perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
You must not feel guilty. Okay, we could use that. Let's go with that.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for
This
your
will affect
kind
your
words.
destiny again. Oh my god.
Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind.
Uh-oh.
I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute?
Reputed institute?
And right before your eyes.
Is there any such
Did
thing?
you not do anything to help him?
Oh, please. I share your grief, but I had nothing to do with it. The true culprit is Fuller. Oh, this is eloquence. Okay. It wasn't me who sent him there. Oh, but that would make her feel bad. Let's go with this, the eloquence.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Just by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective.
Fine
Not
fettle.
everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Okay, chill out, lady. Did he speak of you of the... Yeah, we need this.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? Shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end
Ooh.
to his life.
Where's the gallery?
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
Thank you, I will.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Where the hell's the gallery? Excuse me, chair. I need to get over here.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
What? A photograph of Sarah Hawkins next to Sanders. They must be close. That's weird. One second. I want to get this character point. So we were doing psychology and eloquence. Let's bump both of those. Okay, yeah. Reconstruction. Ooh, this will be good. What are we gonna see? Oh, not close enough.
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Oh, that's weird. So then why does he blame her?
A house of artists.
Is that it?
A house of artists.
Okay. What's back here? What you hiding? Let me see.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally.
Yeah, what?
What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Huh. That's strange. Okay, I can't... Oh, here we go. Is this it?
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
That looks like the thing that we saw in our dream. Oh, it's really hard to see it, though.
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel?
Yeah, and how did he convince her to sell it?
She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
Well... Hell if I... A cult. Oh my god.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Yeah, where the hell is it? Also, what's over here? Why you got this, like, screen right here? Feels very sneaky. Oh. That's gonna be for some puzzle. We don't know what it is yet. More medicine. That's great. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna wander around a bit. See what else you got around here. I love how we're in a stranger's home, and we're just like jiggling the door handles. Like, oh, what's in here? Don't mind me. What's in this room? Anything? Okay, nothing. Now, Kat went this way somewhere. We don't know where, though. Oh, maybe she went to go get the Shambler. Ah, there you are.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I've got to verify the painting for a buyer. Oh, that's eloquence. Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. None ya business. I feel like I want to do the eloquence thing and like keep improving that, but she seems really hard to trick. She's not like those other guys that were doing this, the sea shanties. They were so easy to dupe.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Frances Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Perfect, Detective. The pretext, the body language, I would have bought it if it was the first time I'd seen your face. You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
We can't fool her. And you, what are you doing?
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Oh, really? That's interesting. Would you read the book? Sure, read the book. Jack of all trades. Okay, so it's a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Malleus Mysterium, Volume 2. Oh no, so we picked it up and it says this will affect your destiny. And it says like we're starting to believe in them. Oh no, you guys. Oh, what was that? Okay, let's see. Ooh, lucky us. Sanders Gallery, great.
An old diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wykewood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having, the whole congregation, since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. What? She's scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Dang, that's creepy. Oh, don't mind me.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
For nothing. Letter by Sarah Hawkins. Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend Sarah Hawkins. What else is over here?
A strange Amerindian pendant.
We had another pendant that we picked up at the hospital, but it was like a rosary. I wonder what its purpose could be. Actually, let me look really quick. I think we really did pick up something here. It was under knowledge. Yeah, so we found this, a rosary. Its representation of the Virgin Mary looks nothing like I've ever seen. Yeah, because I don't think that's what it is. And now we found this one. The Whale and the Cod. The Whale and the Cod, A Brief History of Darkwater. Oh, nice. Will that give us some knowledge?
I could use one of those.
Were they prescribed to Francis Sanders or to Irene? Oh yeah, sleeping pills. Probably to Francis, wouldn't you think? So is this the gallery? What? Why do we need to hide? Oh, maybe Dr. Fuller shows up or something. See something. Yeah, what's this? That's it? You're just gonna say, Wow, he has a lot of interesting pieces here.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
That can't be the Shambler, but that's creepy. Okay, let's start here, and then we'll go around. Oh, that must be the Shambler way back there. Hold on. I want to see everything, because I'm sure it'll be a cutscene. Let's see.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
I mean, that seems like something guys are just into. What's that? Oh, for our lantern. That's nice. Nothing else here.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Must be nice. All these people with manners. Actually, I really like that one. Anything hiding over here? Guys, there's something hiding behind that. Do you see that? There's a painting hiding there. It's almost like that's a fake Shambler. What if this is the real Shambler? Yeah, this can't be it. I don't believe it. Let's see. Whoa. Damn.
What the hell was that?
Dude, I have no idea. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, God. Okay. I was not stealthy enough. Redo.
I can't even touch it.
What the hell?
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Wait. Did I not do it? Oh my God.
This dagger looks different.
Go. Get lost. It like infected us. No, don't do it. No. You'll wake
What's the
up.
matter with you?
Oh my God.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective.
We are.
At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
Shut up.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm.
Boy.
Did I miss something more interesting?
No, I don't want to tell her that I was attacked by a creature. That's going to impact our destiny. No, I just drank too much.
It's nothing. I think I just drank too much.
That goes without saying. If you can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, then you're in real trouble.
You knew about the monster? You must have noticed the state of my arm. You didn't hear anything?
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
And you give me... Oh. You give me this information free of charge?
It's not your style to give me free information.
Yeah, what's going on, Kat?
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
All right, Chapter 7, The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. I wonder if this is the same guy that we saw in the first episode with writing all over his arms. It was kind of like Into the Mouth of Madness, where he was like writing all over himself. Oh no, what's going on? Investigate.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams.
Ah.
It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists describes the technique of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Maybe. Did we? Oh, we've got 2 points available. Okay, we need a lot. Oh, here, we could do spot hidden. I think we should do investigation, though. There we go. Now we're expert level. Okay, cool. Let's see, we're in a bookstore. We might find some more medicine or occult books here. We have not been finding very many occult booklets or anything. Oh, okay, hold on. There's lots of stuff to see and do. Darkwater history, a Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wykewood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first building, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Interesting. Oh, another medicine book. That's great. I do need those. I think I'm behind on stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I need to upgrade my spot hidden stuff. Oh, here's something. Anatomy, some more medicine, I'm assuming? Yeah, more medicine. Ugh. Okay, I think that's it here. It's kind of sneaky of them to put it down on the lower level like that. Okay, let's check out this room. Wow, this is a really creepy bookstore. Like, this is my kind of bookstore with these, like, skulls and stuff everywhere. I would love this. More dark... Oh, this is volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up until then, the region was favored refuge for Setians? I don't know. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Celia returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto their whaling ship. We heard about that. So that's not new info. Nothing there. Oh, just some oil for our lamp. Okay, one more area. This up here.
What happened here?
Investigate.
Let's start over. Where did they break in blood? Seems like amateur work.
It's a little amateurish, isn't it? Oh, what's this?
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Okay, so not in that room. Oh.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Very clumsy. What else is there? Okay, there's something more going on in here. Okay.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals?
That's weird. Why can't I...
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Huh. Oh, that's weird.
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Excuse me?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide
so
something
cool.
in this safe.
Yeah, it's like a ritual book.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Weird. Alright, what's going on? What you got in here? What you hadin'?
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I guess so.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Yeah, so key of Riley file. So this key that bears the Elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It's the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. So that's like the pentagram. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from the last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last Hawkins trip to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Okay. More medicine. That's great. That thing was like smoking down there.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Ah, this is great. So if somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and the bones are still in the plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following passage is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine, can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or shall I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage, of something university. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous if it were to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you'll be able to appreciate the danger that it represents and that you'll act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor suffer from your actions. So, it's in the cylinders, he said, so we'll have to go see what the heck that means. Okay. Nothing else here or here. Okay. So that must have been what was smashed down here. It must have had like, oh, whoa.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Okay, I'm not going to read all of these.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
What?
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Why are there so many?
Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them.
Okay. Weird. Yeah, there's like a ton of that stuff. Oh! What you had in
Cylinders
here?
that Drake tried to hide.
Drake's cylinder
I should
3.
perhaps
Drake's
listen to
cylinder
them.
2. Okay, so how do I get to that? Inventory. This. Cylinder 1. A cylinder meant to be listened to. Oh, okay. The phonograph is back here. Was there anything new that showed up after we did that investigation? Don't see anything. Oh, yeah, something.
An old diary.
So this is the pastor's wife again. The pastor declared himself to be a prophet. He announced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. Yikes. I don't remember that being there. I may have just overlooked it. Okay. Let's do cylinder 1 really quick. How do I... Oh, E. Listen.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, so volume 9 might be the last code, like the last number in the combination. Number 2 said the White Queen. I know that there's a chessboard that we can look at. Let me listen to number 1 again.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
I don't know that one. Okay. I mean, I see a grill over there. So, White Queen.
The Queen has little protection.
And here's the grill.
The chalice of knowledge.
Okay, this goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Rubies and sapphires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rubies. Maybe 5 for the goblet? But then the Queen, I'm not sure what this one means.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark
Who's
souls.
left standing, maybe?
I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Ah. Okay, so who's left on the board besides the Queen? There's 3 pieces left. So 5, 3, 9. Okay. All right, let's go. Go. Oh, so how do I rotate it? Oh, S. 5, 3. Oh. Is that it? Hell yeah. Ooh. Another skin book. Sure you want to be reading that? What? The hell? What? Okay, so we read the book. Okay, chapter 8. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin. I knew it was a skin book. Lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Oh my God, is he seeing through the eyes of Charles? All right, let's watch this cutscene and then we're going to save it there.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
Mr. Blake.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Let's see this.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
His eyes were stuck open?
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
Okay,
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Oh, somebody tried to drug him?
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
No, I know
That'll do
enough.
for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Let me ask.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't
Ooh.
refuse to help.
So lots of people are
Of
having
course.
those dreams again.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. Let's do this and then we'll save. This is
30-year-old
interesting.
subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue.
Ugh.
This smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Like tentacles. Ew!
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Oh my god. Is this one of
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not
Holy
sure I have the
cow.
necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his
After Dr.
symptoms
Fuller.
are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in his belly. The state of his limbs is worrisome. He's severely dehydrated. I like this. He has a foreign object.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we did that one. The state of his limbs is worrisome.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby.
Ooh.
What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
God, is
Look
it...
at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Okay, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of X-Files. Remember the movie, Fight the Future? Whenever the alien that was, like, growing inside the belly would, like, eat all the nutrition from inside the body, and so, like, the bones would, like, become brittle because it was, like, sucking all the nutrients from the body. Ugh! Makes me think of that.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Whoa, his body is mutating. New unlocked answer.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
Well,
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These symptoms are worrisome. I've never seen anything like this. You're turning him into a monster. I think we should be careful. I don't want to lose her. I've never seen anything like... Well, I could do these symptoms are worrisome.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Damn.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his.
Nope.
If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Who are you? I'm very suspicious to, trust you. Hidden files are proof. Nobody mentioned crimes for now. Stay out of this. I kind of want to do the whole stay out of this thing. Yeah.
Don't you get involved in this. You've done enough already.
But doctor, this man is dying.
There's nothing we can do about it. He's in the hands of Dr. Fuller. Do you wish to end up like Elizabeth? With a diploma from Nightingale and the chores of a cleaning lady?
No. You're right.
Let me do my own investigation. It's time I found those missing files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
I'll keep mum. All right, the game just saved. Consult diary. We're playing as a new character right now, but let's save it there because we've been playing for a while. It kind of took us a long time to destroy that painting, but holy cow, things are getting very strange. I can't wait to see what we discover next time. But anyway, I hope you all are enjoying that, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Bye.